Hi there, my name's Vince from mymatevince.com, and in this video today it's going to be the quick version of trying to fix these two items here. So these are 12 volt air compressors. They're both exactly the same, and apparently they have the same fault. So when they're connected, everything works, but the thing that doesn't work is they don't provide any air, so you can't actually pump up your tyres with them. Okay, so I've done a quick test here, and basically what happens is one doesn't seem to be producing any air at all, even though it's making all the right sounds. So if I turn it on and if I plug it in, you can see it comes on here, but when I turn it on, it makes the noises, but nothing's coming out here. So there's no air at all coming out there. On this one here, the lights and everything work on this. On this one here, air definitely comes out. So I'm not exactly sure what's wrong. Maybe it's not powerful enough, but if you have a look, there is air coming out there. It's very noisy, and maybe it's not powerful enough. But let's take them apart and see what's wrong with them. We've got a nice big motor. Looks like the sort of motor you'd have in an RC car. Looks like a 540 motor. Oh, okay, right, this is not going to be repairable. Look, can you see all the metal bits have broken down here? Look, all these things here. Yeah, so it looks like, oh, there you go, look, that sort of gearbox thing or whatever it is broken. You see this thing here? Right, so that should go on it there, like that. But it's broken. Thing is, that spins with such force that I'm not going to be able to glue that together. That would just then break again straight away. Oh, there we go. Look, it pushes it in and out. Hand pump, you're just pumping, you're physically pushing the air in, and then when you pull it out, it's not sucking, it doesn't suck the air back out, it must suck the air in from somewhere else, and then when you push it again, it's pushing the air through again. That's all that's happening here. So every time this wheel goes round here, yeah, you can see that this is attached to there, and all that's happening is it's pushing down on it, yeah, and then it brings it back out again. So all that's happening is that. There you go, listen. If I take this apart here, I'm going to see that there's going to be some sort of like maybe kind of rubber, is it a diaphragm, which is pushing the air through there. Alright, so that's pretty straightforward. Unfortunately, it's not going to be fixable, but it's pretty straightforward. I'm not sure what these bits are for. Oh, these are just, these just go in here. Oh, there you go, look, there's one there already. So that goes in that side. So why have I got a third one? That goes there. And why is there a fan here? Oh, the fan must be, is the fan just to keep everything cool up here? One second, let's put this back together. Why have we got a fan? Why is the fan needed? The top is all sealed. It must be just to draw air in. It must be, because otherwise I suppose you're going to run out of air here. If it's constantly sucking air from here, it needs an intake of air to be able to push it through here. Otherwise maybe it does create some sort of vacuum. I know it's full of holes, but maybe you need a nice big free flow of air through it. Right, okay. So the only mystery to me right now is why I've got 1, 2, 3 of these when you only actually need, looks like you only need 2. One here and one to go in here. Right, okay, well at least we know 100% what the fault is. It's this thing here. I'll have a think to see if there's any way I could try to fix that, but that's going to be spinning so violently that that really does need to be very strong. You never know, I might come up with an idea. Let's have a look at the other one. Right, okay, so the top bit here, this top bit is broken. And it was put on the wrong way round as well, so it's definitely been looked at. So now, okay, we've got some remnants here as well. What's all this about? Bit of red tape. Green stuff. I'm wondering whether we'll get one working one out of two. So let's have a look at this one over here. So that one is on nice and solid up the top. I'm trying to work out what this thing's for. See, maybe if it can't suck enough air in, because this isn't spinning, you see, this isn't going to do anything when it's on there. So if it can't suck the air in, maybe it doesn't push out enough air. I think what I'm going to do is, rather than waste my time trying to fix this thing here, which in my opinion would be unfixable unless you were to... I suppose what you could do is, you could get a bit of metal, a bit of copper or something like that, form it around there and basically drill through and bolt it. So if you drilled a hole in this arm here, let's pull it out a bit more. If you drilled a hole in this arm, there we go. Drilled a hole through there, you could put your own metal thing round there and then it would work. Do you know, I would be tempted in that. The only thing is, to fix this up, it would involve... See, this is all crooked and everything. I don't know how this has got so bad. I suppose what's happened is maybe a mount's broken or something, and then it's kind of wobbled and got caught on this and just mucked it up. In my mind now, I'm thinking, rather than spending ages trying to fix this and trying to fix that, just merge the two of them together and then just have one working one. That's what's going through my mind at the moment. Okay, I've got the problem. So if you look at this one here, although this arm is broken, if you have a look, this, let's just call it a cam here. When I turn this, can you see that this is rock solid on it? I can't turn this without turning this, yeah? But now if you look at this one here, this turns without even turning this here. So although this isn't broken, I can turn this. Look at that. Can you see they're not joined up? They're not joined up. So I think what's happened is, yeah, because look, that's turning there fine. This plastic gear here has actually come loose from the axle. So you can see it does turn a bit, but look, I'm holding that now. You can see how much it's turning, and the axle's not turning. So what's happened is the axle has come loose from the actual plastic gear. Right, there's no point in messing around with that. Let's see if there's any way I can get one working out of the two. If I was to unclip this from here, undo this, I wonder if I would be able to take this off and get it onto this one. I think that's what I'm going to try and do. Right, so that goes there. Now, am I going to be able to... Yes, you can. Look, there you go. You can push it off, and that is it there. And it's got a bit of grease around here to make the seal around this bit. So in theory, I should be able to just put this... There you go, you can see it there. I should be able to swap this into this part here. And then I think we might have one working one. There you go, that's on there, nice. So I reckon these might have been apart before, but I think the person just took them apart and seen that each one had a kind of serious fault and left it. But that's the beauty of getting two, because if I just bought one of these, then that would be it, end of the video, unfixable. Well, fixable but with a lot of work. You can see how it works now. 12 volts into the motor, well I presume it's 12 volts, and then this fan up here spins to bring air into this area here, and then can you see this just moves up and down, which pushes essentially a piston. There you go, there, I'm happy with that. Now I'm going to get a wet wipe and just give it a clean up, because there's quite a bit of the old grease and stuff in these bits here. So they must have had a fair bit of use before they broke. Yeah, I'm missing other bits as well. So look, there should be like a rubber seal on that side as well, and there's not. So it's just as well I've got two of them. Now and test it again. Remember, this was the one that didn't output any air, so let's see if it outputs any now. So at the moment we're on 19, so let's pop it up to 40. So let's go all the way up to 40 there, and let's press start and let's see if it's happening. The reason it keeps cutting out is because of this thing down here is not recognising that it's actually got power on it. There we go, and you can see it cut out at, well, it said 39, but now it's 40. There we go, that's it, using two of them to make one. Now I think in this instance here, personally I think there's too much to fix on a low cost item to make the other one work reliably. I'm sure I could get it working if I was to spend quite a few hours on it, but I think in this instance here, it's really not worth it. So that is it, yeah. Personally, I found it interesting to see the inside of that. So if you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe for more Trying to Fix videos. Take care, bye now.